Hi, it's Shodan Webb here from the Training Designers Club, which is the place to go for practical L&D support, especially if you work on your own. And today I have a very short musing for you. It's been a while since I've done one, but I was inspired when this weekend we went to London and we went to the Science Museum. And in the Science Museum, we started at the top and we started looking at flight. But when you look back at the history of flight, how the evolution of the aeroplane really sort of changed. It changed obviously with the war. Um, but when you look at the early aeroplanes, obviously very, very basic, trying to mimic birds, and you can see for about 3 decades, all people did as they tried to, improve the initial designs, they added stuff to it. So you went from one set of wings to wings and a tail to two sets of wings to things on the wings. Then you had one propeller, then you had two propellers, then you had one engine, two engines. And it was just getting more and more and more stuff added to this plane until the war came. And obviously somebody looked at it and went, let's just start again. And then everything just became a lot more streamlined and a lot more simplified, at least on the outside. And it really made me think about the things that we sometimes do as L&D designers. We have something which is okay and we want to improve it, want to update it, want to make it better. So what do? We add to it. You get another stakeholder who has something that they want to include, so we add to it. We think, oh, we need to make sure that we're appealing to a broader audience, so we add to it. And in the end, we end up sometimes with a whole mishmash of tools, techniques, models, exercises, and it can just be overwhelming. If we have too many models in there, no one's going to take anything away. Too many exercises in there, no one has time to fully reflect on those exercises and think about what they mean. Sometimes, as a training designer, and this happens when people come to me for one-to-ones, they've had all these amazing ideas and they've put everything down, and then they're like, I can't quite make it fit. And that's because they have way too much. So sometimes what we need to do to make a better learning solution is to actually take things away, to really streamline it, to go back to basics, think about what is the thing that we're trying to achieve with this training course. Let's keep that front and center. And then let's find out what the minimum is that we can include in this course to actually hit those objectives. So I'm not saying that we only do one thing and we labour the point, but if we give people 4 different frameworks or 4 different models, it's going to overwhelm them and they're going to be confused. If it's exercise after exercise after exercise, they're going to come away thinking, yeah, that was brilliant, but what do I do with all of that? So sometimes less is more. So if you're struggling to think about how can I improve this training course or this program, instead of thinking about what can you add, maybe think about what you can take away. So that's my thought for today. So if you want more ideas, suggestions, things of this nature, do check out the rest of the YouTube channel. You can listen to the Training Design podcast. Just search for that wherever it is you get your podcasts. And of course, visit the website, which is trainingdesignersclub.co.uk, where you'll find courses to aid your training design, resources to help make things quicker, and you can join our VIP community so that you always have people on hand to run things by and freshen up your thinking.